I was at the Halal Expo held in Singapore Expo, a halal exhibition. And I went to a table. There was a Chinese elderly couple. And the gentleman says, Mr. Tan, I gave him my souvenir. He said, Mr. Tan, I want to buy this. I said, no, this is a souvenir. He says, I want to buy this. I want to support your campaign. So I asked him, what is your job? He says, I'm a retired civil servant. And he told me which department he worked in. Quite a senior civil servant. And he says, Mr. Tan, you don't have to talk too much. We know you. I know you. Many people know you. They will support you because we know you over so many years. So you don't have to talk so much. He was worried if I talk too much, they don't give me the COE. Okay? But anyway, I now got my COE, so don't worry, I can talk a lot. Now, I also know many trade union members, members of cooperative society. I also know many grassroots leaders and civil servants, community leaders. I've been a community leader a long time. Doesn't mean that I support the PAP. I support the community. I support the people. I do my best for the people. So many people know me. So therefore, in my campaign, I'm saying that... okay, you want me to finish soon, huh? Okay, okay, all right. Now, in my campaigns, I want to now talk about unemployment. I am an actuary. So when there is some discussion about unemployment insurance to help the unemployed people. So I want to say something about this. Now, 30 years ago, Singapore don't need unemployment insurance because if you lose your job, very easy to find another job. That's 30 years ago. 30 years ago, the cost of living was very low. HDB flat, very cheap. So therefore, many people don't need unemployment insurance. But today, when someone is unemployed, the financial hardship is very difficult. So there must be some unemployment benefit. Of course, the government says it will be abused. That means people become lazy, they don't work. Now, this is not true. Experience of many countries says maybe 5% will abuse, but 95% will not abuse. So we cannot just say because somebody abused, the scheme cannot work. It's a matter of we must find out how to make it work. Now, there is also a mistaken belief that if you are unemployed, you can get your salary for life. Now, this is not true. You don't get your whole salary. Maybe you get only half. And you don't get it for many years. In America, it's only for 12 months. That's all. And therefore, it's very important to have unemployment insurance to help those people who are unfortunate to lose their job. Now, unemployment insurance cannot be run as a private sector business. It has to be run by the state, by the government. So I hope that our government will understand that situation in Singapore has changed. Unemployment is now a serious matter. It affects people beyond their control. They have to pay their HDB flat. They have to continue to feed their family. They have to pay their school fees. So we must have some meaningful scheme to help people. Now, without unemployment insurance by the government, there are two other ways to help. But this also requires the government to recognize the problem. Now, one way to help is actually in America, when they have a budget deficit, they tell the civil servant, all of you take 2 days every month no pay leave. Instead of saying 2% of the people is retrenched, they ask everybody take their no pay leave for 2 days. So the burden is spread among everybody. In Singapore, the employer won't do it because the employer can retrench people and don't have to pay any penalty. Therefore, they prefer to retrench people. But if we are going to find a better solution, one way is if you retrench people, you must pay retrenchment benefit high enough for the employer to think, maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe I should just let everybody have no pay leave. Now, no pay leave is okay because why? You take more time. Already Singaporeans work too hard. So if you have a few more days of leave, no pay, of course the salary reduced by the no pay leave, but the burden is shared. Not somebody will suffer the whole amount. Now, the other way to help Singaporeans who are unemployed is allow them to withdraw a part from the CPF just to pay the monthly loss of income. Now, this is something that we can do, but it requires the government to understand the problem and have an open mind to consider this. So I want to end here by saying that I will contest this election. I want to be the voice of the people. I want to be independent of the PAP. That means my thinking is not the same as the current thinking. I will bring a different thinking, but not to confront the PAP. Confront the PAP, you don't find any solution, but to be constructive. I say you got your solution, it worked in the past, but it got other problems. Why don't we look at new ways of looking at this problem? Try some of this. So that's my platform, and I want to say a few words about Gilbert Goh. He has been working very hard over the last, give him a clap, over the last few years on behalf of unemployed people. Gilbert contested in Tampines. I went to speak in his rally to support him and Goh Meng Seng. And if the PAP invite me to their rally, I will speak there also. I'm neutral. I'm not anti-PAP. I'm neutral. So ask them to invite me. I will speak at their rally next time. Thank you.